I said, well, it's kind of like explaining how much I love my brothers and sisters, you know, how much I love my goddaughter, how much I love my little brother who's 7 years old, you know, and I start to think about it, and that's how I love my land. Just like how I love my little brother, my little sister, and my family. And my love for them and their health and their lifestyle is getting challenged by a symbol of destruction. The Trans Mountain Pipeline is getting challenged by Kinder Morgan. Their social welfare of who they are as a people is getting challenged by that symbol of destruction. And that's one way how I could kind of explain the love that we have as a nation for this land here. The love that I have is like looking at my little brother or my goddaughter who I come up here and fight for, you know. And a lot of people don't know this, but I come up here and sometimes I get kind of a little bit terrified to speak in front of people. But then I look right down at my phone and then I see my brothers and my sisters. And I love them so much, you know. And it's like this fight here. We're not fighting, you know, for equality. We're fighting for life, you know. We're fighting for life. This is a lifestyle we're fighting for here, because I got to thinking one day, you know, because I want my brother to live up here with me some days. I said, what happens when an oil spill happens? What is going to happen when a spill happens? Because there's an 87% chance that if this oil pipeline comes through, that there's going to be a spill. 87% chance. And I got to thinking, well, what happens when my little brother wants to get a drink of water? What happens when he wants to take a shower? What happens when we want to go across the Second Narrows Bridge and look at this beautiful land that we live on, and it's torn apart by this pipeline? What is it going to look like? But then I get hope coming to places like this. I get hope coming to see people like my friends from the Pacific Islands. It gives me hope. It gives me hope when I see my friend Melina come up here from the Alberta tar sands where her tribe is from, you know, and that gives me hope. It gives me hope seeing that my cousin Kevin is right here with me, you know, supporting me up here. That gives me hope. It gives me hope looking in the eyes of the people right here. That gives me hope. And the power of the people is so strong that I feel as if that Kinder Morgan is terrified when good people like this come together in a circle, because the reality is, you know, less than 100 years ago, because we have indigenous people up here speaking, we would get killed. Because we're coming together, exchanging knowledge, they would kill the indigenous people and put the non-indigenous people in jails. But not today. Today I get to come up here on the pedestal as a Tsleil-Waututh member saying, hell no, Kinder Morgan, we are going to stop you. By the power of the people and the power of love and compassion, we will go forward. Because, you know, I'm up here and I really, you know, there's a lot of things that I want to do in life as a kid who's 20 years old, but I want to fight, you know. I want to fight. There's a lot of things that I want to do, but I want to fight because of the love that I have within my heart, because of the love that we have for each other. You know, I want to live through each other's happiness for a future that we do not need to be terrified of. And like I said, I'm 20 years old, and I'm fighting because the reality is the older you are, the less terrified you should be of your future. And the younger you are, the more terrified you should be of our future, because the CO2 emissions are going up every day. So, you know, and it's crazy just within the span of when my grandma was my age to where I am at right now, that life has dramatically changed. She said that I will never ever get to experience the water like she did. And it's kind of sad because 2 generations later, I say the same thing, that my kids who are not born yet will never get to experience the water how I experienced it. But through that love and compassion, we have found, you know, good things in life. We have rehabilitation programs in TWN, and for the first time in 30 years, yesterday we had our first clam dig. We had our first clam dig because of that love that we have for the water, and we're standing up against Kinder Morgan. And we need all the help that we need, you know, we need all the help that we need, you know. Like my grandmother says, you know, when a raindrop goes into the water, it makes a ripple effect. We have lots of smart, beautiful people up here that are going to come up here, you know. And I say, take that, you know, soak that inside your heart and your soul and your spirit, and then spread that amongst the people that you love. You know, spread that to the people that you love, like the young ones or whatnot. Like if you have nieces, nephews, you know, spread that love, you know, spread what you have here, that you have in your heart. And that's all I ask you, is that you spread it. There's so many things, you know, a lot of people ask me about what can I do to help, and I just talk. Just talk. One person can really change the world, you know. I really, really believe in that. Just one idea can change the world, because that idea of a good future cannot be broken. Because one thing that has happened is that they killed my people down to 13 people here. They took away our land. They put us in reservations. They put us through racism. But, you know, they did those things. They killed those things. But one thing that they cannot kill is the idea of hope, an idea of a bright future. They cannot destroy an idea. They cannot destroy a thought. Therefore, I know that we are going to win as a people. As one people. Because, you know, we all come from this Mother Earth, and I'm really excited, you know, that I'm up here talking just right after Mother's Day. Because, you know, we all come from this Mother Earth. You know, we all walk this world, you know, together. And one thing that's, you know, that I am kind of grateful for is that, about this pipeline, is that, you know, Trudeau, you're bringing people together. You're bringing people together. I see people of different ethnicities here, and I love that, and I cherish that, and let's celebrate that. I see people from the Pacific Islanders, you know, I see people from every part of the world that I can see right here, and that's just so beautiful. And right there, you know, Trudeau's bringing people together right there. He's bringing people together, you know, let's fight together, let's stand up together, let's go forward together, let's do this together. You know, I really, really believe in that. I really, really believe in that. Sometimes chaos could bring people together. I seen it once when I was part of a mass shooting at my high school, you know. It's kind of reason why I do this, you know, because there was a mass shooting at my high school back in 2014, October 24th. And, you know, my school, there's a lot of bullies after that, you know. There's a lot of bullies. I don't want to say bullies, but get it like this. There were 6 fights in one lunchtime. But after the school shooting, after the massacre, there was no bullying. We all loved each other. We all loved each other of that. And then we all came together and brought each other up, and we brought each other up. We made sure that we're all happy. We made sure that we're all happy. So let's all be happy for the future that we have together. Let's be happy and fight this pipeline together. That's all I got. Thank you. Sorry, and please, you know, this is brought up by the Pull Together campaign, which, you know, funds the people that are fighting, that are standing up against this pipeline. You know, please, you know, just a little bit of money helps. Any money really helps, because TWN, my nation, is not a rich